Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. So we have the latest roadmap update to check out, plus let us see what is happening with 322 and the tech preview channel. As always, a huge thank you to all of my patrons and channel members, in particular to Jay Farlander for upping their pledge here on YouTube. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, it is truly appreciated. So let us get the roadmap changes done and out the way, with the following features slated for release in Alpha 322 passing their final review and are now committed. The first one being the new derelict settlements, which will be found spread throughout the various planets and moons of Stanton. Not sure exactly how many there will be, but I think I have counted around 5 or 6 minimum, and these will be some very nice new locations for missions and eventually proper NPC populations, providing various missions on location or maybe even places for citizens to live. And then the rest of the committed features are all for Arena Commander, which include 2 new maps for FPS. Both of these are part of these new settlements. One is called Bloodshot Ridge, which I think is probably this one, and then another one called Maker's Point, which I have no idea what that could be. But it's great to see these outside, planet-side locations being immediately utilized for FPS content in Star Marine, and I can't wait to get stuck in and check them out. And then the most important update for Arena Commander is the multi-crew and spawn location update, which now allows players to pick actual ship stations to spawn into for most, if not all, of the flight modes. And basically this means that players can team up in one ship before the match starts, or during the match, so you can respawn back into a turret if you wanted, meaning you don't have to faff around EVAing out of your ship to get into your friendship. A great update that I know many have been waiting for, and this will be great for things like Vanduul Swarm, Pirate Swarm, working as a team to try and complete it. And then the final update for the roadmap is the new addition of the Gatak Sulen as the released ship on the release viewer, as well as the progress tracker. Now, moving on to Alpha 322, there has been a couple of new builds for the Evocati, with the testing focus being on new structural salvage updates, stability testing, mineable updates, plus they have performed a procedural weapon recoil and FPS combat balance as shown off at CitizenCon, which includes a large overhaul to all of the weapon recoil values and changing up many of the weapons' fire types and alternate fire types, like the Arclight pistol now being a burst or single shot weapon, while the LH-86 ballistic pistol is now fully automatic, as well as many changes to damage modifiers. For the mining updates, it says they have adjusted the scaling for ship mineable nodes to adjust mining to trend slightly closer to prospect difficulties, and they have also added front-end tooltip explanations for why a server can't be reached to include crash recovery as well as combat logging. So this is quite interesting, and it shows that they are getting 322 ready for when the replication layer split is done and the crash recovery system is in, so it will notify players of the necessary changes as well as combat logging. So I assume that if you're planning to combat log, or you're attempting to, it will warn you that if you do so, your body will remain behind for a duration, leaving everything vulnerable. So your best option is to actually continue fighting. Now, these latest patches also show that there is a bug fix for the AI falling through the stairs and the floors in the underground facilities, which has been a big issue since, was it 321 or 321.1 went live? I think it was 321.1, because that's when they brought out all the AI updates. So very happy to see that this is now, as it says here, fixed. We will see in the actual game, but hopefully this is the case, and bunkers are back on the table again. Now also, I think it was intended for 322's latest patch last night to release to Wave 1. However, this didn't happen and it remained with the Evocati, so it does look like it is very close to opening up through the other waves, and I wouldn't be surprised if that happens maybe tonight for the weekend, unless they're going to hold on to it for the weekend and do that next week. We will see. But Alpha 322 is really shaping up to be an interesting patch, and with more of this Squadron 42 work already rolling out, it's slowly going to start feeling a lot more polished, a lot more refined, which I am certainly looking forwards to. Now, there was also a second test with the replication layer split, again for the Evocati on the tech preview channel, and this was for a 4-hour duration, while they tested, I suppose, general stability and the crash recovery system. Now again, we have no real feedback from Cloud Imperium about how this is going, but right now they are just gathering data, and hopefully all is going smooth and as expected, and they can begin rolling out this tech to the PTU or the live branch, while then expanding the tests to more tech like server meshing on the tech preview channel before the end of the year. My fingers are firmly crossed. But things are really ramping up right now, and it is super exciting to see everything coming together, with the Persistent Universe getting some major overhauls to important systems, some great quality of life updates, new gameplay as well, all coming with 3.22, plus the final pieces of the puzzle getting slotted together so that Star Citizen can be fully realized. Christmas is looking pretty bright for us citizens, and going into the new year, there are some very exciting times ahead. But with that said, that was the latest roadmap update and the news on 3.22 and the tech preview channel. If you do appreciate my videos, please do consider subscribing. We are actually getting very close to 60,000, so thank you to everyone for subscribing. Also, we will be playing on 3.21.1 today on Twitch. It is twitch.tv/SuperMacBrother. The link is in the description below. You are all more than welcome to hang out, where we talk about the game, the project, its current, its future, what we're most excited about. This is my last stream for this week, and there will be no streams next week because it is Rachel's birthday, so we are going away, which means my next stream after today will be on the 11th, Monday the 11th of December. I will obviously tell people today, but if I don't see you at all until then, I hope you have a great week. Hopefully playing some 3.22 as well, that would be very nice. But if you don't mind, hit that thumbs up, it does the channel a big favour, and tick that notification bell if you would like to be notified when my videos go live. Again, a huge thank you to my patrons and channel members. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.